Oh, I gotta put my headset on. Okay. Well, there you have it. Hi, everyone. I'm Joan of Angels. I thought I had it all together, Like I go, oh, this time it's like perfect. And then I forgot to have my headset on. Okay, so this is all about how we have compassion and forgiveness for ourselves because sometimes things do not just go according to plan. So this is exciting. I see some of you are already on. So I'm just going to get my groove on, and I'm really excited. Martin, welcome. Namaste. I'm so honored, love. And then there's Sharon, and I'm not sure what you said there, but well, that's something. So we'll see that. But so everyone, as we wait for other people, share it with your friends, by the way. And as we wait to start to call in people, the first thing I really have learned to do is to let go of everything that no longer serves. And when I start to play these healing Tibetan bowls, and I bring them on, it's for several reasons. Number one is just to attract people. And it's number two, for me to settle in. So one of the things that I always love to teach about is using my life lessons, because I think my whole life has been an interesting experience in learning how to manifest miracles. And so I laugh at myself. I think I should have been born a comedian. Hi, Brian. Oh my God, you have your performance this weekend. Folks, look up Brian Palmer. He is just an awesome singer, and he's performing on Friday in downtown Palm Springs, in lovely downtown LA, and post a link to that, Brian, for everybody, please. He's a miracle man. If you had met him 3 years ago, you wouldn't have thought that miracles would manifest in his life. Wow, I think it's 3 years ago that I met him. 3 years ago. What can I say? So hi, everyone. Hi, Rhonda. Hello, Kimberly. Okay, nice to see new people. Fran, welcome. So what I'm going to ask all of you to do is, number one, share it with your friends if you feel so inclined, okay? Number two, bear with me, because sometimes it's a little intimidating to start to sort of do all the technology. But number three, I want your feedback. Launching miracles, waking up, remembering who we are, why we're here. It's a process. We're certainly not going to manage it all in one night, but certainly I feel like tonight's going to be an energetic dose of caffeine. At least it is for me. And I didn't have caffeine because I said I'm going to just work with my own energy. So guys, my name is Joan. Dr. Joan Hangarter is how some of you know me on Facebook, and some of you have known me in my life as a chiropractor, a healer, someone who helps people heal from the inside out. I also am the founder of the Miracle Makers Club. The Miracle Makers Club was founded in 1998 as a rescue mission for my children and I, who needed miracles probably as much as you do, and even more. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Welcome. So we're going to ask for some miracle feedback. So the question is going to be is, how many of you are interested in learning and awakening more miracles in your life, and waking up every day in a way of wanting to leap over tall buildings? And it doesn't matter if you're up at 5 a.m., 2 a.m., you have a sense of I'm on my life purpose. So give me a shout out if that is what you're interested in. All right. So back to where we started from. Hi, Kim. What a beautiful name. I bet there's a story behind that one. Reminds me of flowers, though. Hi, Kim. Welcome. So getting back to where we're starting from, which is no limits and no boundaries. So even the word miracle, what does that say? It connotates something. To some of you, hi, Stacy, it might connotate, like, okay, an angel performs a miracle, or Mother Mary performs a miracle, Or for other of you, it might go, gosh, it was a miracle that I ate today. So a miracle is a personal miracle. Or a miracle could be a life-saving miracle. You all have heard stories of people whose lives have been just transformed in a flash. Or with the most amazing rescues that you can imagine possible, where just in the nick of time, an angel comes and pushes another car out of the way and saving your life. And that truly also is a miracle. And you know, guys, some of these miracles, the ones that happen like without us, like that we're there and we are witness, that's so that we can understand that we are not alone and that there is a hidden hand sometimes that's walking with us. Phew. And other miracles, like finding a $20 bill outside when you're just praying for money, or getting a client just when it's the end of the month and you go, how am I going to make it? So we have so many thoughts of miracles. And you know what? For me, guys, being on air tonight is a miracle. And that's because I've had a hiatus from Facebook. I have been inside meditating. For quite a while, I've been living on my stress energy, you know, that type A energy where you can just do everything and kind of float with that extra, maybe a cup of coffee or, you know, that focus, and then crash. I couldn't even focus one more second. And so the message to me was to go inside. And so today is really the first show, the first time I've really come out in several months. But what have I been doing? I've been doing what I'm going to recommend all of you to do, which is I've been going inside and stirring up my own creativity and going, what are my messages? Translated for you, looking at why am I here? What is that gift that I have that no one else has, that was just for me here on the planet? What are my special talents? What, like taking a breather where we start to realign ourselves from the inside out. Now, I call myself a transformational healer. It's one of my titles. What in the world does that mean? Well, okay, wait. I think you can hear it. Doesn't that sound juicy? So a transformational healer is going to help align you from the top down, from the bottom up, so that it's not just about aligning your chakras. It's really about alignment within the spine, within your nervous system, within this area right here between your brain stem and your top of the spine, where there is what I like to say an angel activation switch, also known as a miracle activation switch. Okay, now I want everyone to do this with me. I want you to find it. So take your hands, okay, and feel the back of your skull. Okay, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this for you, but yes, I am. All right, feel the back of your skull and let's see, turn your head this way and this way, right? And if you put your finger right back there behind your cranium here, you will feel where the brainstem goes into your brain. Now, beloved friends, very few people talk about it, and I can hardly believe I've actually leaped into advanced miracle making. But what we are going to talk about today is a little bit about that alignment, because if you are feeling out of sorts, all we have to do is really turn on that switch. So, that's what we're going to do. So imagine, now a lot of what we're going to do over the next few months as I come on and I start sharing with you how to have a miracle awakening. So the first thing, and I give concrete tools with almost everything I do. And the first thing is, and I use them over and over again because I'm a slow learner. So imagine a horizontal line. And on this horizontal line, on the left is a 0, and on the right is a 10, and you have a clock hand switch. So with practice, we can learn how to use that switch, and we can do all sorts of things. It could be a health activator. It could be a motivator activator. It could be a turn on my body's ability to heal activator. It could be a business activator. Get more people to want to work with you in any way, shape, or form. So it's a secret tool, secret, because it actually lies right here. Energetically, it's one of the places it is. It's a switch between your brainstem and your spine. More things, but I'll discuss that next time we talk. Okay, so close your eyes, right? All right, close your eyes, and I want you to see that horizontal line, and then I want you to see, remember, the left is a 0, the right is a 10. You imagine a clock hand. And so when I say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how activated are you to the miracles in your life? On a scale of 1 to 10. Now this, guys, is between you and you. I can't hear you. So, in fact, it would be great if you could actually make a few comments, if you're, just to let me know where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. All right. Because what I've discovered in some of my work is that although we say we want transformation, actually doing it is sometimes a little challenging. So when I go in and I teach these, thank you, Brian, 7. That's so good. Brian's courageous, my friends. We're going to get it up to a 10, my love. But when I teach this, I like people to first of all see where you're at. Because in order to really launch our ability to have miracles in our life, 8 is exactly perfect. Yes, that's what comes to us. Heck, guys, just so you know, yesterday I spent part of my day as a 4 when I encountered resistance. So sometimes we go back and forth. That's great, Stacy. Very happy. Helena, 9. Yes. Everyone's got different levels and different times of the day. So if you're having a hunger fit or an adrenal breakdown, you could be at a 2 at that moment. All right. But here we go. So this particular process, let's do a few other things before we move the meter up. On a scale of 1 to 10, how open are you to connect to your guides? Okay? And to receive messages on a scale of 1 to 10. All right? So I use this process for almost everything. And I use it certainly when I was practicing as a chiropractor. Hi, Fred from the Pocono Mountains. Well, in this case, just looking at the Pocono Mountains, hoping you have beautiful weather. One of the things, I'm going to use you as an example, though, is that when I think of options in my life, because over the next few weeks, I'm going to teach you how to use this line. You're beautiful, Helena. That's fabulous. When I start to think about options, I'll go, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the resonance for me of living in a place like the Poconos or in a place that has snow, okay? Where our friend Fred is cold right now. And by the way, before I ever came to California, I was a resident for many, many years, born and raised in New York, and then college in Boston. So I do know cold weather, guys. Whew. But on a scale of 1 to 10, if I was to look at that meter, I would go, my skin even quivers. It's probably a 3 or 4. So I wouldn't thrive so well in that area. So one of the things you can use with this meter is to look at the resonance of things. So for example, the resonance of your friends, or the resonance of your home, the resonance of work. On a scale of 1 to 10, how supported, nurtured, loved, creative do I feel at my workplace, or in my relationship, or in my body? And these are important questions, guys. And I don't ask them lightly, because everything I do with people, all of the work, when I do a workshop or even when I do private sessions with people, it's about helping you wake up and remember. and then apply the lessons, in a sense, to how you run your life in order to help you make the shift that you want to. It's 25 degrees, Stacy. That's like 60 degrees for us. Well, my gosh, I can't even tell you, but I went outside without a sweater tonight, Stacy, so don't feel bad. And I went and watched the full moon, and it was just absolutely spectacular. And I would take you out there if you could bring the warm weather to you. But of course, in the summer, it was 127. So now, and I have not asked on a scale of 1 to 10 how well I thrive in that kind of weather. But you understand the point. There are tools that we can use to understand where we are, because the first tool that I teach in any process that I do is to look at where we're at right now and what is it that we want more of. So are we happy with our progress? Yes or no? Are we pleased with our health? Do we have more work to do? So that's the first thing. Where are we now? What's an accurate assessment? And I highly recommend, if you're going to continue some of the work, that you get a miracle journal. Just so happens, guys, I do have journals for sale. Look at that. Is that cute or what? All of my original art. The art also raises your frequency to a 10, but that's another story. Okay. So let's see what I was about to tell you. More contentment. Yes. Okay. What do we need and want more of? That's a really good thing to look at. And on the other hand, it's also to look at how far we've come since, say, January 2017. In other words, a progress checkup. Need more work, had a hiccup. So at 4 a.m. from about a 10. Okay, that's going to just need a little bit of deciphering, but Stacy, you're so cute. You're going to have this beautiful cell phone case of angels and Mother Mary. So looking at not just where we're going and what we want, but how far we've come. So where were we a year ago? All right, what was going on in your life and what goals have you set? So I know for me, you are sitting here in the Desert Heart Sanctuary of Joan of Angels, the Joan of Angels shop, okay? A year ago, there was no Joan of Angels shop, just so you know. It was only a figment of my imagination. In fact, it looked impossible. Not for me to design angel wear, because I have so much creativity right now that it just wants to leap out. But I couldn't figure out how to organize it or how to even afford the products or bring them out or share them. So it was the next step. So last year, January 1st, 2017, I sat very quiet, just like I've been doing the last few weeks, just like I'm going to recommend for you. Get quiet with Joan, okay? So we can hear and celebrate ourselves. How far have you come this year? It's really important to know. And of course we know you want to go further. We're not going to settle on our laurels, but oh my God, we have all these comments that I haven't even seen. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm going to just take a breather just to see where we are. Oh my God, there's Melissa. Okay, let me see this. How to deal with hurt when it's so close to home. We'll talk about that, love. You're an artist too, Helena. All right, we're going to go down a little bit more. It is hot. Well, I don't know where you are, Stacy, but 127 here. 20. Okay, good. Okay, I'm checking in on all of you. The question we have is, how do we deal with ourselves and work when pain could be close to us? And that's an interesting thing as well. So the short version is we turn on our groove to become a 10. So remember I spoke to you about this switch. And so here we are working with our meter. So Stacy, take a look at the energetics that you're dealing with, okay? So that hurt probably on a scale of 1 to 10, probably makes you feel like a 2 or 3. We have all been there, so I totally can get it. So when we're feeling at that low level, when someone has penetrated our defenses, well, it's a long answer and a short answer. So number 1, a quick way is to see your meter go up to a 10 in your mind's eye, okay? And clip it with angel wings. And then imagine yourself right then and there. Imagine your beautiful golden angels surrounding you in their arms. I wear angel wear. Angels that have come through the art. Angel wear. When I test people, and I energetically test them with muscle testing, so you can feel it. We have found that even if you're a 0, if you start to wear angel wear, your energy just goes up, and you are protected. And so you're more protected when you go into places where you are not seen. You understand, where who you are isn't celebrated, or when you're likely to be attacked. Does that make sense? Okay. Oh, I see in New York City too. Hi guys, it's so fun. I've come leaps in a year. I bet you have, Linda. Guys, Linda's an amazing angel, by the way. I've just met her today online. Stacy, I'm just meeting online. Some of you I'm going to be meeting. How to forgive? Well, first of all, how do we forgive ourselves? Okay. The hardest thing is forgiving of ourselves. And I just asked Spirit to give me the answer for that. And something that would make sense to all of you. And part of what I also share with and teach is this concept that we all come here for a purpose, a life purpose, a mission, a role. Only you can do that role. Not me, not your mother, not your sister, your spouse. No, you. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means that if your life is about service, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go take me on here, service. You might be scared of it. There's many healers that just run the other direction, terrified. And so part of stepping into your life's purpose is learning how to overcome the challenges and obstacles. So what if you knew that these challenges and obstacles were really just designed to make you stronger in going where you're going? Okay. So yes, you're worrying a lot. Okay. I totally understand it. It's a natural phenomenon, but I also like to say, all right, that if we understand that our mission and our purpose is to be of service, say, or sometimes our mission is very simple. It's just to hold the light for people or to be of service to our loved ones. But it doesn't mean giving away your power, and it doesn't mean you becoming less than and draining yourself from. So part of our lessons this life is to learn how to hold our energy and not give it away. And that, my love, is a life lesson for many of us. How to learn to say no instead of saying yes when we mean no. How to learn to set boundaries to protect ourselves. How to do, awakening and activation. So one of my quickies is, honestly, I put on my angel wear. I put on my angel medallions. Okay, I really don't want this to sound like a promo tonight, because I do want people to interface on that level, but I want you to get why. I wear this because I am so fragile. I am a Pisces empath. Is there anyone out there who is an empath? Let me know, because if you're an empath, you will understand what I'm about to say. I thought the entire world knew exactly. I always sense other people's feelings. In fact, if I step on your toes, it takes me a long time to get over it. I'm so freaked out that I've hurt you. That's an empath. And so an empath has to learn where I end and you begin, but that's part of training. We train to learn how to use these gifts we have. Beautiful Rebecca, you made it. So happy to see you. And yeah, see, we have another Cancer Leo empath. So the goal is to learn how to step into who we are and how to share our best gifts this life and how to remain true to ourselves, but true to our purpose. How to leap over tall buildings, but don't drain ourselves in the process. So for instance, many psychics. I have many beloved psychic friends, and some of them are getting wider like this because they don't know how to run the energy through us. So these are lessons, beloveds, that we are going to learn over the next few months. And so what do I mean? Well, here's what's happening. I have been working with myself because in order to present the work I do, I need to be at a 10 myself. Now, please let me know if that makes sense to you. If I'm not at a 10, then the art I bring out, which has divine beings, might not be pure. The teachings that I teach might not be pure. And I do teach Ascension Mastery, and I teach you how to get to the gates of the portals and the heavens and to get to being in the angelic realms. And I teach you how to get there. And I teach you how to let go of all of the worry, all of the stress, all of the 3D life that keeps us tied up. And that to me is a true miracle. So we're not lightweights on this journey. So hi, Teresa. Oh, we have a Virgo empath. So Linda, that explains everything because I'm a Pisces, you're a Virgo. And when we connected today, we both felt such a huge connection to each other. We probably could have had the greatest conversation without words and then sent a questionnaire after. And I have a Libra empath. I have a Libra moon, hun. And so that's kind of really interesting. And then we have the Taurus, but it doesn't really matter. So we all have our signs, but this is the issue. Empath, sensitive, hearing voices, knowing things are going on, paying attention to the world that's within the world that no one speaks about and yet is as real to an empath through her feelings or his feelings. It's kind of exciting. We have a Capricorn Aquarian cusp. Hi, Asia. I'm a Capricorn rising. Oh, we have a Sag. Okay. I wonder what signs we don't have. Yep, Capricorns. I love it. Whew. So one day I'm going to do a series of angels that's just going to be dedicated to the astrology when they show me. So my life is really dedicated to following this inner guidance, aligning myself with spirit. That's in everything I do, and taking it very seriously so that by the time I get up here, I can actually hold the energy. And if you tuned in and you'd say, okay, at what frequency is this that I'm watching, that hopefully you will be able to feel that it is a high vibrational frequency. In fact, I'm seeing angelic beings all around. So hi, Andrea. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I see everyone. Now, what do I teach and how do I teach it? Great questions. 4 years ago, the call to paint 33 angels came through to me. I was living a very sad life at the time. I was destitute. I had lost everything in the pursuit of living my vision. And I asked God to either take my life or show me a miracle. And so what happened was that I was told to paint 33 angels in 30 days. It was like Spirit said, let's see what you got. And as I painted the 33 angels, I was then guided to go deeper and to discover I had created a portal and a vortex and a painting. So I had 33 angels on the wall. And I discovered when I sat in there that I could hear angels. It was like they were coming through. Why? Because the energy was so high that it didn't take a lot for them to come down, okay? For them to come in the room and walk among us. and be there. And so that's how I've learned that by creating a higher vibrational frequency, look what you can get. And hi, Cheryl, I'm a Pisces too, honey. I love the interdimensional world, guys. Just so you know, no bones about it. Oh, no fish about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Terrible jokes. It's all right. I love all of you. This is great. So I do my work several ways. Number one, I paint. And I paint a lot of beings, and then I create this art. And people will call me or come to me, and suddenly, like what happened last week with my friend Denise, they'll come in the house and they'll go, oh my God, who is that? That's me. And before you know it, we have information that comes through from that divine being. In fact, that happened yesterday with a very dear friend and client who came for a session. And here's what happened. It was literally crazy. I had about 10 Jaclays. That's a painting that's on it's a print on a canvas. Hi, Angel Rose here. Hi, love. And there's Cheryl. Okay. So she comes in. So the night before, I'm in my sanctuary and I start hearing things. What am I hearing? A whole group of the Jaclays. Oh, this is one of them, so you can see. It looks like a real painting, see? But it's actually a print on canvas, and then I glitter it up. And how do I glitter it? Well, the painting actually says, put makeup on me, put jewels, put glitter. So they instruct me. I used to question it, and then I was really told. Actually, my guide chastised me. She said, beloved, you're to paint me as I am, not as you want me to be. Okay, so there you have it. I have actually been chastised and angel slapped by my guides for not following instructions. Okay, so it does happen. All right, so here I am. Here I am, Angel Rose. I had this room filled with angels. They just instructed me to paint them. They were showing themselves. People would walk in, and I was guided to start doing these meditations where I would teach everyone how to fluff their wings. Did I know we had wings? No, but it was crazy because suddenly I would see them. And how did I know to do this? Well, a book. I collect books. I'm a researcher, but I don't read them until I have to research the subject. But I'm guided to collect a lot of books. And this particular book I had never read, but it was called Angel Awakening by Solara. Beautiful book. She is a beautiful angel being. Anyway, the book falls off my bookcase and lands on the ground face down. And I pick it up and it says, your call for angelic assistance has been heard. So guys, stopping right here. Doreen, stop right here. When has your call for angelic assistance been heard? Your call. I want you to think about that. Write it down. When was your call? Because that's your insight to that, knowing that they're with you. And then the next time it happened, it was, what was it? It was, okay. It wasn't the one I was going to tell you. It was this one. It has to do with stepping up with your gifts and coming out. And so some of you who are coming out now, or who will be coming out with your gifts, it was, if you are to be one of the chosen ones, you must choose. I must choose. Oh my God, are you serious? I thought that people who are leaders or people who step up and they draw big crowds, that they were somehow chosen ones, special. I didn't get, wow, Helene, that's amazing. I didn't get, all right, that you have to say yes. Yes, bring me more. Yes, I'm worthy. Yes, let's go. Yes, this is what I'm offering up. So guys, so I was guided to paint 4 years ago. A year after I began painting, and I was not allowed to worry about the money. So there was something there about money worrying. Well, every time I would worry, they did this to me, a little angel slap. And I was guided, really everything would be taken away again. And all I was given permission to do was to paint until I would get very clear again. So that's kind of how it works. So here we are. To be one of the chosen ones, you have to say yes. Now, I have a dear friend, and this particular man happens to carry, he's a huge spiritual being, a teacher for many, and he carries a lot of energy. And many years ago, maybe 10 years ago, he was gifted this amazing healing gift in the palm of his hand, a blue light, and this blue light can admit healing. I wish I had that. Now, actually, for years, I was told I was psychic, so I did the same thing. So what he did and what I did and what many of my psychic friends have been known to do is go, oh my God, I'm psychic. Oh my God, I'm psychic. I'm psychic. Or, oh my God, I have a blue light. And suddenly it makes us feel special, like this thing is going on because we have this gift. All right. What I just discovered, all right, was that actually that's not what it's about at all. It's about learning to use this gift, saying, yes, show me how to be of service with it. Yes, let's use it. Yes, I have a blue light in my hand, Spirit. Yes, let's use it, because this blue light, by the way, doesn't make me better than you. It makes me your servant, because it's a tool that Spirit gave me that if I am in my right consciousness, I will use to uplift humanity. Every single one of you guys, I don't know you personally. Pamela, I don't know you yet. Helena, I don't. Cheryl, how do you know if you have a call? Oh my God, you're on this call, Cheryl, or whatever we are doing, Facebook loving on each other. You're on this call, number one. So know that you are already on the path, and you will start to feel the presence of this energy. Now, I do several things with people. I always forget, because you know what? I'm really an introvert and I'm shy about tooting my own horn. If I tell you I took ugly pills as a child and hid in closets and in under beds because I was too shy and afraid to be seen, then perhaps you might understand that I need angel wear to come out. All right. I need to feel safe, because I could just as easily do this webinar like this some days. Honest to goodness. And I'm not holding it back. All right. So how do I help you? I help you, number one, I do sessions with people, really private guiding. Every session's different. I can't even call it a reading, because it's not. I awaken your memory. We awaken your memory. We look at the challenges and dissolve them and see how they integrate into what you're here to do, which is what gives us the courage to keep going and to handle adversity. As once we know why such a tough life? Why the hardships? Why the abuse? Why the horrible father or the horrible spouse? Or why have I not been born with a silver spoon this life? Or why do I have a blue light in my hand? I don't care what your why is, but we all have a why. Anyway, so I'm a guide. And some people, and I work with a lot of visionaries and leaders to help you craft what you're doing and hear what Spirit wants you to do. So you could check that out on consultations, joanofangels.com, consultations. But you're in luck, because several other things are about to happen. Number one, I'm doing an online Angel Spirit Circle. I have not done one since summer, because I told you I had to go back inside and gather my strength so that all of me was aligned once again properly to bring you this work. Okay? So the online Angel Spirit Circle, I posted somewhere. Where is it? I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Here it is, Online Angel Spirit Circle. Why is it important? Well, in that particular circle, I teach you. Okay, actually, let me rephrase that. Remember I told you that I had that angel portal? So I invited people into the angel portal. All my friends were coming in. It was great. And I taught us how to fluff our wings. They showed me how to show everyone how to fluff their wings. And then people started to have wings that were 3 stories high because I lived in a penthouse and you could go down the courtyard. And then we all learned how to walk with this feeling. And we went through guided meditations to the Angel Rejuvenation Center, where we took off lifetimes of hiding, shame, fear, pain, oil, grease, anything else that has kept us, all right, from shining our light. Because truth is, once we take out our wings and we see how beautiful we are, it's very hard to shut them. Now, sometimes in the beginning, as we get our 5D and above wings, we sometimes maybe go hang out with people that make us shut our wings. But slowly but steadily, I can assure you guys, we gain strength. So that's first way you can work with me, or the second, privately or in that particular group. People love that group. And I have a limit to how many people I am going to take. So if you're interested, do it now. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about, because I do want everyone with me, I'm going to show you. This is a well-kept secret. All right, I know how I'm going to do it. Did you know that I used to be so afraid of speaking that I flunked student teaching? I couldn't stand in front of people to talk. Like, talk about energy, right? This girl was so shy. She flunked student teaching. Okay, now I see more people. Cheryl, Debbie. Oh, thank you. If it's awesome, tell me why. Robin, a beautiful soul. You know what? Today, that touches my heart. I could use some love myself and learn lessons to help others. Hi, Terry and Pamela. Okay. You know what? Do this with me, guys. I'm just going to breathe in the love. So all of us, one of the things you'll find when you work with me is I love to create an energy around all of us, from me to Cheryl, to Debbie, to Robin. If you can imagine a pillar of light that extends from my sanctuary, being the center, all the way out, encompassing all of us, wow, I can feel that. So I'm taking a deep breath because, all right. Oh, I'm excited, Doreen. You haven't even heard what I'm releasing yet. And hi, Susan. Hi, Doreen. I don't know. I woke up today and I just feel renewed. And I'm just happy. Oh, 33, that's my number, my birth path. So 33 people are on the line. Hi, Royzanne Hogan. Love you too. And I hope I greeted everyone. Okay. Nope, 93 comments. If I missed you, I'm going to catch you. Okay, so it's my regroup. Now, I told you that we have to learn to step in and we need to hear the messages. Guys, if you learn to hear the messages and pay attention, I promise you that miracles will manifest rapidly. And it's a training to listen to the messages. So that's part of what we start in the Angel Spirit Circle. It's a fabulous group. And then any of you who want to go on for mastery programs will just go from there. Now, second thing, I have an oracle deck that I created several years ago. I created this deck because I started doing these spirit circles. And my beings told me to call them earth messengers, beings sent by the divine. So there I am, and I'm really shy. I'm trying to do these events and fluff people's wings. And although I'm a channel, I get nervous. So I decided I would use oracle cards, and I was using Doreen Virtue. All right, I'm sure all of you know Doreen Virtue, right? So I'm doing Doreen Virtue, and I'm about to pull her cards while people are being fluffed and wandering, and messages are starting to come through. And I pull the first card, and what do you think happens? Okay, this is supposed to show. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I want you to see this one because this is it. Okay. And what happens? I go like this. I start like this, and I hear a voice. Then the voice says, Joan. It wasn't Joan of Angels. Joan, knock, knock. I'm mortified, because, I'm channeling, but I'm scared. I hear a voice. It says, you are not to use Doreen Virtue cards in an Earth Messenger event. It's like, what? Why didn't you tell me before this? Oh my God. I have my friend playing the violin and we're fluffing wings, and suddenly they say, Okay, this was mortifying. Okay, so fast forward to the fact that I can bring in messages with or without the cards. Thank you, God. But what happened was that they told me it was time for me to do a deck. Now, I don't know about you, but when Spirit pushes me, they do not let me rest. You asked, how do you know? Recurring thoughts of goodness, like painting 33 angels in 30 days. Or, yesterday I woke up and I just raced out of the house, certain timing to go to the farmer's market. And there at the juice bar was this lovely lady. We had so much in common. She's coming to the house tomorrow. And I know that that's because I just listened to the right and proper timing. Is this a good time to leave? What's the energy of this market? Anyway, so here we are. Spirit told me to make a deck of oracle cards, and I did in 6 weeks. They were released February 2015. Yes, unbelievable. I released 100 decks. They're a collector's item, but guys, I will be releasing this deck again in collaboration with, and this is the exciting news, the new deck. Now, the new deck is called Miracle Messages with Joan of Angels. I'm really happy to tell you about it. There's going to be 44 cards in the deck with a miracle message on each card. Of course, okay. 44 miracle messages that came through while sitting here in the sanctuary surrounded by angels. I said, what am I supposed to tell them? And boy, did they give me a lot of information. But I said, well, how am I supposed to present it to people? And this is what they told me. They said, Joan, you who were a little shy, didn't want to come out. There's only one way for you to do this. We're going to take you through 44 days online with 44 different cards. So guess what? That email, okay, or that browser, whatever, it's the first time I'm showing it. No one has signed up yet, not even me. There's not even the web page yet, but there is a sign up. And the sign up is so that you can find out all about the 44 Days of Awakening, which launches January 2nd. And on January 2nd, every day for 44 days, that's why no rest for me, 44 days, we'll go through a card and the meditations that go with it. Now, I think that's pretty good, so that by the time of all 44, number one, if you desire to use those cards, you'll know exactly how to use them. Number two, if you haven't experienced miracles by day 10, you've got 44 days. 44 days, and that's a magic number. So for me, 44 represents building upon building upon building. 4 is solid foundation. And I thought it was really interesting that we're going to lay a solid foundation at the very beginning of the year, 2018, as the year of miracles. Now, I don't know about you, but that's really exciting to me. So I will be launching the cards. You're going to be able to find out about them if you sign up on the 44 Days of Awakening. Every day, once we launch the 44 Days of Awakening, you will receive a video. I think that's crazy. That's going to have description of how to use the card and the meditation. Do you think that's good? I don't know, Jessica. What do you think, Jessica? Stacy, you might be my first sign up. All right, have it a race. I want to see who's the first sign up. No, I'm so excited. I have never done a launch before. I need all your help. I told you I'd rather hide in the closet but 44 Days of Awakening is my thing too. Guys, Jessica Payne, who just hopped on, by the way, she and I go online together sometimes. She is amazing. If you have a dream and a vision and you don't know how to get it onto your website, she did that website for me. Plug out for Jessica. And you can have morning coffee with her. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Now that's a shout out for her. Coming back to Days of Awakenings. Can anyone give me any feedback? What do you think about that? Do you like it? Because I'm excited. So should I show you? Oh, I don't know. All right. If the one person says they want to see the cover of the deck, I might show it. All right. I want to hear. Come on. Is there anyone out there who wants to see the cover of the deck? Oh, well, I suppose it would help if I lifted this up. 111 comments. I don't know if I see everyone on here. If you have to forgive me, I'll catch you later if I didn't see you. Brian, love you. All right. Well, I don't see anyone saying show it, show it, show it. Well, there's Kathy. Fabulous. Yeah. So that's going to be our launch for the deck. You'll be able to pre-purchase the miracle messages. And God, I didn't think I was ever going to do it because I designed this deck myself, and I always thought that it seemed too primitive, and I was never going to release it again. But oh, there's Royson. Okay, thank you. I needed a yes. I was never going to release it again, but about an hour before the show today, maybe that's exaggerating, 2 hours before the show, I heard a voice that said, Joan, why don't you offer this deck also with your pre-sale campaign? And so I will be also re-releasing this deck. As I said, there's 100 decks out on the planet. It is a collector's item. And I was never going to do so. I think I'm going to make you on a scale of 1 to 10, Doreen and Stacy. I would love a deck. Yes. Go to, I'm not selling it yet. There's a pre-sale campaign about to happen. Hasn't happened yet. All you can do is go to that HTTP thing over there, that 44 Days of Awakening, sign up, because I'll just start releasing it all at once. Okay? And learn how to do it. First up, so two things are going to happen right now. I am going to pull a card for you from my first deck, okay? Because some of you are going to love this deck. Jessica is one person who's physically seen the deck. Linda, yes, honey, you will get a deck. Okay, wait, but I'm not ready to start accepting the pre-sale. Okay, I'm going to pull this one for my friends. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this card from deck 1, or the first deck, the Earth Messengers, messages from the Earth Messengers by the Messenger. And I don't think I was called Joan of Angels then. I wasn't, so that's kind of funny. I pulled the card Serapis Bey. In fact, I have the painting. I'm going to have to jog over to the other room because you're going to have to see it at the same time. I want you to breathe this in. This is how we're going to do the 44 Days of Awakening. You are going to see a card and an image and breathe in the message. So what does it say here? If you can read it, it says, I am a master of miracles. I'm getting this painting. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Help. I'm caught. Guys, I am now caught on my thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to need an assistant soon. Unraveling. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, it's important. Okay. All right, guys. All right, loves. Whew. So I pulled the card, the Master of Initiation and Miracles. What does that mean? That means, guys, that when you pay attention to the voices of Spirit and the tests that you are being given. So take a chance. Take a chance of, he's sitting on the floor, right? Take a chance and start paying attention to the messages that you hear and the guidance that you're getting. And understand that challenges and obstacles are meant to teach you for the strength. And so, wow, that really does look, I don't know about you, but maybe I need glasses, but do you feel the presence? So breathe him in, all right? So right now with me, I want you to breathe him in and breathe him out. Okay. And breathe again him in and breathe him out. And do you feel that? What he is sharing with us is that this is a journey, this is a destination. When we learn to pay attention and we set our spiritual growth as our highest of priorities, we will. If we see the challenges and the obstacles as tools to our growth, to our initiation into spirit, the next step will be to manifest miracles. I pulled this card tonight, and what are we talking about? Awakening to miracles. And we're talking about miracle messages. So guys, I'm really just blown away. I'm really, oh my God, I'm just blown away. Look, so you can get this print, by the way. It's not a print, it's a giclée. Don't you feel it, Letty and Pamela? I'm so appreciative that you guys feel this with me. I'm just really blown away. I feel his presence. And so these cards, just like the angel wear, just like the art, just like me and the sanctuary, we carry a high resonance. And this resonance, you're feeling. And it's about us, each of us, learning to step into our own gifts, our own power, our own sense of mastery. Was I born this way? No. I honestly, where do you click to be a part of this? If you go on that, it should, okay, it looks like there's a space. So okay, so Royson, see if you can eliminate that space between the HTTP and everything and fix it again, because that should just take you to a sign-up sheet. That's all it really is an email sign-up list. I created this list. Hopefully by the end of the show, all of you will be on it so we can talk some more. All right. Otherwise, Royce-Ann, if you don't get on it, message me and I'll send you that link specifically. I do the best I can. All right. You feel that? Now. All right. Dare I to explain to you this? So, my loves, the new deck that no one has seen, although I may say that Jessica may have seen the cover when we had Thanksgiving together. She's a dear friend. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, Linda. All these people who know everyone else. It's so cute. Hi, Maria. Okay. It's called Miracle Messages with Joan of Angels. So as I said, every day, 44 days, starting January 2nd, it's going to be a message that will be very relevant to your growth in 2018, because that's why you're called. If you're called to hear all of this, then it's going to be for you. And this is absolutely free. And I will be letting you know how you can you can purchase as be part of the pre-sale campaign for the deck. How you can also get this deck that they told me to let you have. Honestly, I was going to hide it. I was never releasing this again because I can't even tell you. The angels, they say, Joan. See, guys, you have to trust. You just have to trust. All right. So I've been on for about almost an hour. It's been really fun. But more than fun, actually, I feel heart-warmed by your responses. Thank you, Jess. She just reshifted it for everyone. And anyone who is interested in finding out more or having a session, I call them readings on the site. They are not a reading. And actually, I do more than readings. I really help you remember. And many people work with me for quite a while to stand up and hold this powerful high vibration frequency. Okay, so what do I want to tell you? I love you. My angels love you. It's so fun to play with you. I'm going to teach you, if you're interested in spirit painting, let me know. We can do a spirit painting workshop down the road too. Spirit painting. How do you paint your own wings? I just think that's so fun. Anyway, so you got it. The angel spirit circle, which we talked about in the beginning, is happening in the middle of the month. No, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, how do I do this? I don't know what that one is. Is that the new one? Upcoming campaign. Let's see. No, here it is. Angel Spirit Circle. Right here. Okay, there it is. Why do I talk about the Angel Spirit Circle? Because truthfully, guys, it's a training process to hear your guides. Okay? It's a training process to learn how to fluff your wings and keep them fluffed. It's a training process to learn how to have a high vibrational energy in the world and attract what we want as opposed to what we don't want and attract miracles. Okay? That's what I do. I love you all. If that's interesting to you, come to the circles, come and work with me. Definitely the 44 Days to Awakening. As I said, it's my first launch. You can help me through it and love me through it. Okay, so let's see. This is all I have to say for tonight. Is there anything else? Yes, there is something else Spirit wants you to know. Spirit wants you to know that you are all miracle makers. The ability to achieve outstanding mastery this lifetime and have that life you glimpsed. Okay, Linda, I'm happy about that. To have that life you glimpsed, okay, the ability to do that, you have it already. We just have to practice it. Well, Cindy, you can still channel. I am sure that ability is right there. Some of us channel. Some of us are clairsentient. We just know because we know. Some of us are empaths, and we just think, you don't think that one worked? Okay, guys, I am about to see about that one. It's going to be on my website. Let's see, joanofangels.com on the front page that Jessica put together for me. If you scroll down, I don't know if you can see me right now. I am scrolling down on my front page. It says on the right, bottom right, it says upcoming event. Nope, I got testimonial. That was not the event. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, good. Oh, well, she's right. That wasn't the right link at all. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's see if I can add this agenda. Okay, I'm adding something new. Here it is. This is the link. Oh my God. Thank you, Jessica. What am I supposed to say? Told you, I have a lot to learn. That one is it. Okay. Whew. Now, when I first started doing this, and this is for my friends who are learning this format, I used to sweat and get all nervous. Now I'm just chill. Like, okay, we'll go with the flow. So let's see. You now know about the Angel Spirit Circle. Is there anything else? Yes. Those miracles are inside you. Practice for the next few days until you see me back online again. How to step into this mastery, turn that miracle meter to a 10, and start paying attention to good things happening to you. That's all you have to do. Over and out. I love you. I look forward to your feedback. If you like this, let me know, and have a blessed week. Ciao. That's ciao for now.